Hello, welcome to the Language Made Lazy show. My name's Olivia, and today we're going to be talking about fluency. So I know that there's a lot of talk about when everyone has a goal. If you ask any language learner their goal, usually they'll say something along the lines of these three things. One is, I want to be fluent. I want to speak like a native or sound like someone who knows Spanish or knows whatever language they're learning. And the third thing they'll say is, I just want to be able to express myself. I want to be conversational. So they don't give you a real gauge. They just say, oh, I want to be conversational. So I've been thinking lately, I've been learning Spanish for a while now. My ASL is still beginner, so this is not really an ASL related video. But should fluency even be the goal? So with this amount of Spanish that I've learned and the amount of vocabulary that I'm learning or I will learn, and I say I will learn because we have I have vocab for school. So the vocabulary that I will learn this year and next year, is it really necessary for me to become fluent in Spanish? Is that really my goal? I know that's an overall goal in any language you learn to become fluent, but is that my goal? Is that my purpose? And I think it really brought up something interesting, so I'm going to go into that in this video. Alright. Okay, first point is, usually, I don't know if anyone's familiar with the Keffer scale, but it's pretty much a scale just to use based on your fluency and how much you know in a language. So the A's, so there's A1, 2, and so I think there's a 3, or no, there's the A0, 1, 2, 3. Those are all beginner levels, and then you get into B, there's B1 and B2. Those are intermediate, so lower to upper intermediate. Then you have advanced, and I don't know how many levels are in the advanced scale, but yeah, those are C's, so it's ABC pretty much, and then numbers. So I'm about a B2 in my Spanish right now, and maybe an A1 or A0 in my ASL. And something that I was thinking about is, as far as Spanish goes, I can have a conversation about so many different things. I can have conversations about things I'm interested in, about books, about TV, movies. I can talk about sports. There's so many different things I can talk about, and I would say maybe the only, big thing that I can't talk about is maybe current events, so not politics, not climate change or news, anything you would really see on the news that's news related type stuff. I can't really talk about that. So I think that's probably where that's what I'm hoping to improve, those vocab areas this year. And then also, there are grammar concepts I want to learn. But as far as where I am right now, I can talk about the future and the past, what my hopes are, what I think I might do, but what I might not do, what I've done as a kid. There's so many different things I can talk about, so many conversations that I could start and be a part of. And that even if I didn't know exactly every vocab word that I could understand, it's well, what am I working to fluency for? And I would say maybe my reading could definitely improve, and so could my listening skills. So maybe that's where I improve on. So I think that's a big thing that people who are learning a language or who are just starting to learn a language should think about. So I think that there's nothing wrong with stopping. I don't consider it quitting to stop actively learning a language. So, of course you maintain it, but there's nothing wrong with just stopping if you feel you're at a point where this is my goal. I can talk to people, I can talk to my family members in Spanish or in French. That was my goal from the beginning. I don't really care, or I'm not going to be able to use this language past this point. So I'm not going to really be reading and writing in Swedish beyond talking to my grandma or whatever your situation is. So all that to say, I think that's just an interesting thing to think about when you're starting a language or while you're learning a language. Is fluency your goal? Not is it the overall thing that everyone gets, but is that your goal for a language? Alright, that's all for this episode. I hope you guys liked it. I've been posting about every day now, so yeah, put comments and stuff. I want to see new ideas, things that I can improve on, and I'm definitely open to hearing new things. Alright, bye. See you next time.